everyone, and welcome to Going with the Flow. Right, so today, if you feel you need to do an extra sun salutation, you work away, you do what you need to do for your yoga practice. Today we're going to be kind of working with the shoulders, arms, legs, but we'll see where it takes us. Right, so sitting on your mat, get yourself comfortable, and just keeping your spine very straight, very long. And feel free to close your eyes or stare at a spot on the ground. And just begin to be aware of your breath. Feeling it going in and out. Allow your shoulders just to relax down. And just tracking your breath going all the way in and out. And just take notice of how your body moves as you breathe. With every breath, just allow your outside world just to slow down or darken, bringing your awareness and your attention inside of your body. Going to bring our awareness to the crown of our head. You might notice a sensation or not. Just notice what you're feeling when you bring your awareness to these areas. And bringing that awareness down your face, your neck, and your shoulders. Noticing if there's any sensations there, good or bad. Try not to label what you're feeling. Just be aware of it. Moving down the arms to the fingers. Softening your chest and your abdomen, your upper back and your lower back. Bringing your awareness into your pelvic bone, your sitting bones. Down your thighs, your calves, to your feet and your toes. If you feel yourself drifting off, very common, it's what our brain does, is bring your awareness back to the breath, going in and out. Notice where you feel the breath the most. Might be your abdomen, your chest, your nose. Wherever it is, focus on those points. You're going to take a nice deep breath in. Hold it. And sigh out your mouth. Now the next time we do this breath, just imagine you're letting every tension, all the tension in your body, in your day, just let it go with your exhale. So you're going to take another deep breath in. And sigh it out. Letting go all of that frustration. One more time, take a nice deep breath in. Let it all go. Right, when you're ready, we're going to open our eyes and we can begin. Right, we're going to begin by just giving ourselves a big hug, walking your fingertips towards each other behind you, feeling the stretch in the shoulders and the back. Now we're going to release. We're going to bring the fingertips onto our shoulders, and we're going to be drawing little circles with our elbows, starting out small. And when you're ready, slowly allow those circles to become bigger. Now we're going to change direction. Starting out big. And slowly making those circles smaller and smaller. Now we're going to release the hands down. We're going to bring the left hand down. We're going to inhale, lift the right arm up. Exhale, begin to dip down to the left. Really opening out that chest to the side, making sure the arm is in line with the ear. And just take a few deep breaths into that right side of your body. Now we're going to inhale, slowly come back up. And we're going to go the other side. On your exhale, dip down to the right. Now you're going to inhale, slowly come back to center. We're going to make our way onto our hands and our knees into a tabletop position. Make sure the hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. When you're ready, begin to draw circles with your hips. And just moving with the breath, see if you can go forward on your inhale and backwards on your exhale. I'm going to change direction. I'm going to make our way back into a tabletop position. Readjusting the hands and the knees. I'm going to do some cat and cow. On your exhale, arch your spine, chin to your chest, tuck your tailbone in. Really push the floor away. On your inhale, dip your tummy down and look up towards the roof. Exhale, curl. Inhale, dip. Doing a few of these in your own breath. Find that flow. Bringing that focus into the spine, feeling both of these movements. We're going to make our way back into a table position. We're going to stretch out the left leg. And optional here to bring that right hand forward. Finding a point on your mat for your focus. But also feel the breath going in and out. Feeling that core getting warmer and warmer. On your next exhale, we're going to touch our elbow to our knee, arch your spine. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, touch. Inhale, stretch. We're going to do 3 more in our own breath. Once you've done your 3, we're going to hold out the leg and the arm. We're going to see if we can try catch our foot with our hand. And then kick your foot into your hand, arching the spine. And release it down. Now we're going to stretch out the right leg. And optional to bring that left arm forward. Just engaging that core, try not to get this in your lower back, draw that belly button in towards the spine. Bringing that awareness to the core. On your next exhale, we're going to touch the elbow to the knee. Inhale, straighten out. Exhale, touch. Inhale, straighten. So 3 more in your own breath, in your own flow. When you've done your 3, we're going to hold it out. And see if you can catch your foot with your hand, kicking your foot into your hand, opening that left shoulder. And release it down. You're going to take the knees apart, big toes together, coming into a child's pose. Allow the head to drop. Every exhale, just allow those hips to sink further down. Now on your next inhale, we're going to make our way to down dog, lifting the hips up and back, allowing the shoulders to roll away from the ears, heels tracking down to the ground. If you wish, you can walk your dog, breathe in, bend one knee, breathe out, bend the other. Now going to bring stillness into our down dog. Your gaze is between your feet or your thighs. On your next exhale, we're just going to step our feet to the top of the mat, or you can jump. Coming into our forward fold. Inhale, arms out, keeping that spine straight, slowly coming up. Palms together, exhale, hands in prayer. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Either fingertips on the mat or hands on your shins. We're going to inhale, look up with a straight spine, shoulders back. And we're going to step or jump into plank. In your plank, make sure your shoulders are over your hands. Body is nice and straight. If plank is too much, you can always lower the knees down. Just making sure your upper torso is nice and straight. Now we're going to lower ourselves halfway down into chaturanga. Roll over the toes, coming onto the tops of your feet. In up dog, the knees are lifted here. On your next exhale, we're going to make our way to down dog. Take a few deep breaths here in your down dog. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the right leg up into the air. Scorpion tail it over to the left. Have a look at your foot. Either stay here or you can drop that right foot all the way down onto the ground, rolling onto the outer edge of that left foot into wild thing. Now here you want your chest heading towards the roof. On your next inhale, we're going to come back to a one-legged down dog. We're going to send that right foot to the top of the mat between the hands. And when you're ready, inhale, arms up. Palms together, exhale, hands in prayer in your lunge. So So in your lunge, just make sure your right knee is over your ankle. Your shoulders onto forward or to back. They're right over your hips. And you're nice and steady on that back foot on the toes. On your next exhale, we're going to lower that left knee just above the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. 3 more in your own breath. When you've done your 3, we're going to bring that left elbow onto the right knee. Stacking the elbows, pushing the hands together. Twisting that chest out to the right. Now we're going to mindfully step that left foot back to the top of the mat. Coming into a chair with a twist. And then coming back into a normal chair, making sure you can see your toes over your ankles. Tailbone is tucked in. We're going to bring that right elbow onto the left knee. Stacking the elbows, pushing the hands together, twisting your chest out to the right, left. My lefts and my rights today. Now we're going to gently lift that right foot off the mat. I'm going to move it into a lunge with a twist. On your next inhale, we're just going to come into a lunge with hands in prayer. Find your alignment. Making sure that left knee is over your ankle, shoulders over the hips. When you're ready, we're going to exhale, hover that right knee just above the ground. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. 3 more in your own breath. When you've done your 3, we're just going to hold that lunge. Going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. We're going to come into a one-legged down dog, bringing that left leg all the way up. Now we're going to scorpion tail it over to the right. Have a look at your foot. Either stay here, or you can drop that left foot all the way down, rolling onto the outer edge of that right foot, lifting up the hips. Chest heading towards the roof and wide open. I'm going to make our way back into down dog. Take a few deep breaths here in your down dog, checking in with your shoulders. Hips are being sent to the back of the mat. On your next exhale, we're just going to walk the feet to the hands, coming into a forward fold. Grabbing the elbows with our hands, allow your head to drop. Bending the knees a wee bit. If you need to step your feet apart, you can. And just swinging side to side, if it feels okay. I'm going to release the hands down. On your next inhale, we're going to make our way into a chair. Arms up, tucking your tailbone in, making sure you can see your toes over your knees. I'm going to grab our hands behind us, try and get your wrists to touch. Open out the shoulders. You're going to inhale, length, straighten your legs. Exhale, fold over your legs. If it feels okay, you can begin to draw your hands towards your head and allow your head to drop. We're just going to release the hands down. Tuck your chin into your chest, slowly uncurl your spine. Head and shoulders last. We're going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to step the right foot back. We're going to drop our right knee down. Inhale, arms up. I'm going to interlock the fingers, pointy finger up, optional back bend here, drawing your heart to the roof. Now we're going to inhale, coming back up. Bringing the hands down, we're going to make our way back into plank. Sending that left foot back. I'm going to do chaturanga or knees, chin, chest, and we'll meet in down dog. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the right leg up into the air. Exhale, bring that right foot to the top of the mat between the hands. Dropping that left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Interlock the fingers. Optional back bend. Inhale, coming back up. Bringing the hands down onto the mat, we're going to send that left foot to the top of the mat, coming into our forward fold. Inhale, arms out, slowly rise up. Palms together. Exhale, hands in prayer. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. You're going to step the left foot back, drop your left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Interlock the fingers, optional back bend on your exhale. Inhale, coming back up. Hands down, coming into plank. Knees, chin, chest, or chaturanga up dog will meet in down dog. Take a few deep breaths here in your down dog. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the left leg up into the air. Going to send that left foot to the top of the mat, between the hands. Drop the right knee down. Inhale, arms up. Interlock the fingers. Optional back bend. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, bring the hands down. We're going to send that right foot to the top of the mat. Coming into a forward fold. Inhale, arms out, slowly rise up. Palms together, exhale, hands in prayer. You're going to come into a mountain pose. Hands by the side, shoulders relaxed. You're going to engage your legs and the tummy. Find your breath in this pose. Bringing that awareness to the soles of your feet. Feel the earth beneath them. Now we're going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. You're going to step or jump into plank. We're going to draw the right knee into our chest in our plank. We're going to exhale, hover the knee just above the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. 3 more on your own breath. Once you've done your 3, you're just going to bring that right foot back into your normal plank. Now we're going to bring the left knee into our chest. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. 3 more on your own breath. When you've done your 3, come into a normal plank. You're going to drop the knees down, maintaining that plank position. On your next exhale, we're going to hover ourselves halfway down or in line with the elbows. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. 3 more on your own breath. And we're going to, once you've done your 3, we're just going to sit down onto our feet. Bring the hands to the feet, allow your head to drop, and just allow the shoulders just to roll over the knees. Just taking a few deep breaths here. Breathing into the little space that you have. On your next inhale, we're going to make our way into down dog. Take a few deep breaths here in your down dog. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the right leg up into the air. Going to send that right foot to the outside of the right hand. Making sure the hands are underneath the shoulders. Back leg is strong. Now if you wish, you can drop your left knee down onto the mat. And just bringing that focus to the hips. We're going to drop that left knee down. We're going to heel toe that right foot to or in between the hands. And when you're ready, we're just going to shift our weight back, straightening that right leg, toes coming up towards the roof. This is a nice deep stretch to the back of the legs. Now we're going to shift our weight forward. We're going to come into a wide-legged forward fold, so lifting that left leg and gently making our way into a forward fold. So the toes are pointing in, back is straight. I'm going to shift our weight forward just a little bit. Allow your head to drop. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. We're going to bring our hands back to center, or where they feel natural for you. We're going to walk our hands to the left. I'm going to scooch that left foot over. Coming into a lizard pose on the left, bringing that awareness to that left hip. Keeping that right leg strong, or if this is too much, you can always drop that right knee down. Just take a few deep, mindful breaths into the muscles you're stretching. Feel what's happening in your body. I'm going to drop that right knee down. You're going to heel toe the foot in between the hands. So where it feels natural, we don't want it too much in line with that right knee. When you inhale, we're just going to gently bring our weight back, straightening out that left leg, toes coming up. Feeling that deep stretch in the back of the left leg, breathing into it. Now we're going to bring that weight forward, and we're going to make our way into down dog. Sending your heart towards your thighs, shoulders relax, heels tracking down to the mat. If you wish, you can walk your dog here. On your next exhale, we are going to walk our feet to our hands, coming into a forward fold. Inhale, arms out, slowly rise up. palms together. Exhale, hands in prayer. Right, so we're going to come into a warrior three pose and then into a half moon. But it's going to be fun, going to be super awesome. If you have a block handy, maybe get it. Right, we're going to move our weight onto our left foot, sorry. We're going to draw our right knee up, bring the arms up, straighten out your right leg. We're going to swing it back, coming into a T position or a warrior three. Being mindful that that right hip is heading down. We're going to gently bring our hands down to the mat or a block if you have one, keeping that right leg lifted. And we're going to leave the left hand on the mat, turn out your right hip that is going towards the roof, and then bringing the right arm up. Now I find it more difficult when your hand is on the ground. If you wish, you can find your balance and begin to hover that left hand above the ground. Now I'm going to bring that right hand down and bring that right leg down. Right, so we're going to come back up to a standing position, moving our weight onto our right foot, lifting your left knee up. When you have your balance, bring your arms up. You're going to straighten out that left leg. You're going to swing it out to the back, coming into a warrior three, making sure that left hip is facing down. From here, we're going to lower the hands down or onto the block or a mat. We're going to turn that left hip that is going up towards the roof. We're going to bring that left arm up. If you want, you can come up onto your fingers and just hover like a, once you find that balance, it's almost effortless. And then you almost fall. Let's just get back up on that horse. Now we're going to bring that left hand back down, bringing that left leg as well. I'm going to step our feet the width of the mat, toes pointing out. We're going to come into a yogi squat, drawing the hips down, making sure the heels are down. We're going to bring our hands into prayer and just use those elbows to spread out the knees. Spine is straight, bringing that focus into the hips. If you wish, you can maybe rock side to side. We're going to bring our hands down in our squat. We're going to draw the right hand towards right and see if you can touch your right bum cheek with your hand. Give it a tap. We're going to bring that left arm around. We're going to see if you can try to take a bind with the hands. Now we're going to release. And we'll do the other side. So left hand goes out to the left. See if you can touch your bum. Give it a tap. Bring that right hand around and hook the hands together. Now I'm going to release. Bring the hands back onto the mat. Have them nice and widely spread. We're going to move the feet inwards, coming up onto our toes. And we're going to really lower our shoulders down. We're going to bring our arms out, that your knee and your upper arm are connected. Once that is connected, spread out your hands really wide. We're going to lift our hips up, gently move forward, finding a point on the mat for your focus. Maybe tapping one foot up and then the other, and maybe both into crow. Now we're going to gently release our crow. And don't be worried if you don't get this pose straight away. It's one of those poses that you practice, and when you get it right, it is amazing. Right, so I'm always doing normal crow. We're going to see if we can try do a side crow. So we're going to face the long edge of our mat, still with our knees together on our toes. So what we're going to do is we're going to have our right elbow onto the left knee and bring your hand down. And we're going to have that left elbow on the hip and we're going to bring it down. Now we're going to lift ourselves up, gently leaning over to the left. Gently scoot your feet out and then see if you can lift them up. And we'll drop that down. Now you might do better on the other side. So we're going to bring the left elbow onto our right knee. Right elbow goes onto the right hip. Now we're going to gently lean forward. Scooch the feet out. See if you can lift those feet off the ground. And we're going to drop it down. Now we're going to come onto the mat, sitting crisscross. Just going to give our wrists some love. So bringing your hands into prayer, we're going to open our book. Bring the backs of the hands together, roll the hands underneath. And you're reading your book again. So that's all we're doing. Rolling out the wrists, giving them some love, some attention. Also thanking them for our crows. Now when you're ready, change direction. This time you're opening the book inwards or whatever direction you're going, just going the opposite way. Now we're going to bring the soles of our feet together, grabbing hold of our toes, ankles, wherever you are. Spine straight, shoulders relaxed. Just let your thigh muscles relax. Maybe close your eyes here, bringing that focus to the hips. And also the breath. Now we're going to grab our peace fingers on the left side. We're going to hook them onto our left big toe. We're going to see if we can try straighten that left leg. Now again, your hamstrings might still be tight. If you're bent, that's fine. Just maintaining that straight spine. Now we're going to drop that left leg down. We're going to try it on the right. Now we're going to bring it down. We're going to see if we can try do both. Now the idea here is keeping that spine strong, engaging the core at the same time. So grabbing both of the toes, maybe lift one and then the other. Now if you feel you're moving back, it's probably because your spine is arched. You can either keep the legs closed or you can see if you have the balance to try and open them out. We're going to bring the soles of the feet back together, back into your Baddha Konasana. We're going to straighten out the left leg, bringing that right sole of the foot on the inside of your thigh. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Now here we want to keep the spine straight. A lot of people are trying to get their head down. That's not what we want. We want to roll the shoulders back Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold a bit deeper. So the idea here is to get the chest down to your knees instead of the head. On your next inhale, we're just going to slowly come back up. We're going to draw that right knee into our chest. We're going to hop it over the straight leg. We're going to see if we can try to bring that left foot into our right hip or sitting bone. Now, if this is too much for your knees or for your body, you can always keep that left leg straightened. All right, we're going to grab our elbow of that left arm, hook it into the right knee, bringing the right hand to the back. You're going to inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist, looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist a little bit more. Lord of the Fish pose. Right, we're going to inhale, come back to center. We're going to see if we can try stack our knees on top of each other. So drawing that right foot, sorry, I'm all twisted up, so my left and my right are all over the place. Right foot, we're bringing it towards the left hip. Right, so the knees are kind of above each other. Right, so now we're going to do the arms. Right, so bringing the hands forward, we're going to bring our left arm on top of the right. We're going to twist it around, see if you can meet palm to palm or back to back. Now we're going to lift the elbows in line with the chin. Now if this is enough for you here, stay here by all means. Or if you want to get a little bit knotted, more knotted, we are going to begin to lower our torso down towards the knees. Try to get your elbows over the knees. And once you're in a very knotted position, see if you can try and relax into this pose. I know it's quite a tricky one, but see if you can just relax your mindset into this pose. And we're going to inhale, slowly come back up. We're going to release the arms. We're going to see if we can try grab our hands behind us. So bringing the left arm under, right arm over, and see if you can hook your fingers together. Nice deep stretch in that underarm. Now we're going to release the arms, release the legs, and knot yourself. We're going to straighten out the legs. Bring the left knee into our chest. We're going to allow that knee just to fall down to the side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Again, keeping an eye on that spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Listening to what your body is telling you. And respecting where you are. So even if you're up here, you're here on your mat doing this. That's a big step forward. And you need to respect yourself for getting this far. On your next inhale, we're just going to slowly come back up, drawing that left knee into our chest. Hopping your left foot over your straight leg. We're going to see if we can bring that right foot in towards our left hip. Making sure both sitting bones are on the ground. We're going to get that right elbow, hook it into the left knee, bringing the left hand to the back. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit more. We're going to inhale, come back to center. We're going to see if we can try stack the knees on top of each other. Now one side might be different from the other. That's what makes us so special and beautiful. Right, so once you have your legs ready, we'll do the arms. This time we're going to bring the right arm on top of the left and see if you can twist your hand around, either palm to palm or back to back. Lifting the elbows in line with the chin. So just take a moment here in this cow face pose. Feel the shoulders, feel the hips. Now you can either stay here or you can begin to lower yourself down and trying to relax into this pose. Feeling that left hip really stretching out. On your next inhale, we're going to slowly come back up. Release the arms, release the legs. We're going to get ready for our shoulder stand. So we are going to be going into plow into the shoulder stand as well. So just give yourself enough space at the back of your mat. When you're ready, lie down, bring your legs into an L shape, or you can go straight into your shoulder stand. Supporting your lower spine with your hands. And so this is half a shoulder stand, where your legs are at an angle and most of the weight is in your elbows. A full shoulder stand, you're kind of walking your hands up your spine towards the shoulders and straightening out the body. So if you're feeling okay here in your shoulder stand, you can stay here, or if you wish, you can begin to lower your legs down until your feet have touched the back of or behind your head, touch down on the ground. Once your toes have touched, you can interlock your hands behind you in plow pose. Now there's another step here, it's up to you if you want to take it, but you can begin to walk your toes towards the left. We're going to walk them back to the center and over to the right. Now we're going to bring our toes back to center. Right, we're going to come into our shoulder stand by slowly grabbing hold of the hips. Gently lift your way back up into your shoulder stand. Let's see if we can try to bring the soles of our feet together. Now we're going to straighten out the legs. Let's come out of your shoulder stand. We're going to bend the knees towards our face. Once your knees are down, we're going to bring the hands down so you can find that balance there. As we begin to lower the hips, we also straighten the legs. So see if you can come down with control. Until you are all the way down. Right, so that's quite an intense forward bend. So just as a pose, just to make your spine feel good again, we're going to come into fish. So bringing the hands underneath your bum, walk the elbows quite close in towards your body. We're going to dig the elbows into the ground and we're going to lift our chest up, arching our spine. Almost like you're trying to sit up. I'm going to drop our head down. And either stay here with your head in the air, or you can lower the crown of your head on the mat. In fish pose. Bringing your focus to your chest. It's a heart opener. Now on your next inhale, we're going to lift the head off the ground, straighten out the neck, and slowly lie all the way down. Removing your hands from your body. Just take a moment here, feel how your spine feels. Bending forwards and backwards. Now we're going to hug our knees into our chest. And maybe give your spine some love by rocking side to side or up and down, whatever feels right for your spine now. We're going to drop the feet down to the mat. We're going to bring our right leg over the left, crossing our legs, arms out to the side. On your exhale, begin to lower your knees down to the left, gluing that right shoulder onto the mat. We're going to guide our belly button towards the roof. I'm going to inhale, bring those knees back up. I'm going to swap legs, bringing the left leg on top of the right. I'm going to exhale, drop the knees down to the right. Gluing that left shoulder on the mat. Taking a moment just to enjoy this twist. On your next inhale, we're just going to draw the legs back up and unravel. And we're going to send our feet out to the corners of the mat. Palms facing up. Allow your feet just to flop down. Gently curling your fingertips in towards your palms to where it feels comfortable. And allow your shoulders just to open up, melt down to the mat. Notice how your body feels on the ground. Notice how you are feeling now emotionally. And no matter what the feeling, good or bad, it's about acknowledging the feeling. You're just taking this time just to absorb what is happening in your moment. For me, I can feel my breath moving in my body. Maybe you can feel the air touching your skin. Maybe you can feel the clothes on your body. Listening to the sounds that are happening around you, but not allowing them to distract you, but instead you are accepting your moment. Accepting and letting go of the noises. Maybe you have a taste in your mouth. Maybe you don't. Just drawing the tongue up to the roof of your mouth, just behind your teeth, and relax your jaw. If you get distracted by a thought or a sensation, just bring your awareness back to your breath without any judgment. very natural for the brain to wander off into thought. Just notice when you do get distracted. Notice it and bring your awareness back to your breath, where you feel the breath the most. Either your belly, your chest, or your nose. But also you can bring your awareness back to the sensations that you might be feeling in your body. Giving yourself permission to fully let go of all the muscles. And when you feel ready, we're just going to deepen our breath. And maybe bring some movement into your fingers and your toes. As our meditation comes to an end, feel your muscles slowly waking up as you move your fingers and your toes. When you're ready, you can begin to draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself one last hug and maybe a roll around. Or if you just don't feel like getting up at all, you can stay in a meditating. You can stay meditating for as long as you need. When you're ready, we'll come up to a seated position. Well, thank you guys for joining me, and I hope you have an awesome day. Namaste.